You know, people will compare probably Tank and Devin back to back. They fight a week after another. But when you compare Devin and Tank, you know, just having fun with it. How do you think they compare as athletes? Who has better speed, and who's the better athlete between Devin and Tank?
Well, that's a good question. That's a good question, and it's a good question to ask me right now, Sean, because the fact of the matter is I get a chance to look at Gamboa's last fight, and his last fight was with Tank. So I get a chance to look at it and see the things that Tank did to Gamboa, and also see the things that Gamboa did to Tank. So fortunately for me, I get a chance to see a fighter that you know I like, and we like what they're doing. I took Devin to spar with Tank when he was like 15 or 16 years old. So we've always had a respect for Tank and what he's doing in boxing. But now it's come a time where, you know, they're on a collision course. We don't know when it'll happen, where it'll happen, you know what I mean? But it's almost certain to happen. So to get a chance to look at both teams, the Gamboa team, and look at Davis, you know, it's just a great time for me.
How sure are you that Devin will be able to pretty much, you know, be able to one-up what Gervonta Davis was able to do with Gamboa? And do you embrace the comparisons that are, you know, inevitably going to be made when Devin fights him?
Exactly, but the thing about it is we want to one-up our last performance. So, and you want the fighter to get better and better and better and win. You know, so our main objective is to get the W, and of course, the Devin to be better than his last performance.
What do you feel like he has to do, or you know, I didn't hear you say for sure that you. So are you? Is it important to you that he does have a superior performance to what Tank did with Gamboa, or is it just about getting the W?
And Devin hasn't lost a round in sports, in pro, has he been a pro in pro sports? You know, his boxing career, his pro boxing, he hasn't lost a round. So we look to dominate him and put on a hellacious ass whipping. You know, if that's what you're asking, Sean, you know, Gamboa's going to get an ass whipping, and he's going to get an ass whipping to the degree that no other fighter has did, because there's no other fighter like Devin. There's no other fighter with the skills that Devin possesses. There's no fighter that has the work ethic that Devin possesses. So when you hear the comparisons to the Ray Leonards, and you hear the comparisons to you know, the Floyd Mayweathers, well, we're backing it up with not only that Devin is dominating in a division, and I said he's not getting hit, but he's also calling out everyone to fight, and he's there for it. So when we talk about legacy, that was the whole thing of Devin having Devin Haney Promotions, was being able to have legacy-defining fights during his legacy. So his business is straight, and he has a great partnership with Eddie Hearn and with DAZN, who have assured us that if it's an opportunity to make a quality fight, a legacy fight, a fight of magnitude, that we're able to make it, whether it be on the DAZN platform or make it on any other platform. And for that, that's what we worked all these years for, to be in that position.